Hi Rockets! Today we're going to do freeze dance with shapes. As we do freeze dance with shapes, we'll dance as the music plays. And when the music stops, we'll also stop immediately. When we stop, we'll look at the screen to see which shape I'm holding up. Now we're becoming shape experts and we're really good at our basic shapes like triangles, circles, and squares. But since we're in pre-K4 now, some of us are turning 5, it's time to start practicing some of our lesser known shapes. Today we're gonna practice some that we're kind of familiar with. As I mentioned before, we're pretty familiar with triangles. You might also know this shape. This is an oval. Ovals kind of look like stretched out circles. Maybe a face, maybe an egg. So we're gonna practice ovals and triangles, but we're also gonna practice some 3D shapes. Today we'll see the 3D shapes cube, which looks like this when drawn on paper, but you might recognize it a little bit better when you see something like a dice or a box or a Unifix cube. Remember that 3D shapes are shapes you can hold in your hand just like this. So we're gonna practice cube and also cylinder, which looks like this when it's drawn on paper. But when we see it around our house, when we see an actual 3D cylinder, it looks more like this. Notice how it has circles on top and on bottom. So a can is shaped like a cylinder or a jar. Circles on top and bottom, maybe like a trash can. Okay, so remember our shapes today are triangle, a 2D shape that we can draw flat on paper. Oval, like an egg or a face. Cube, like a dice or a box or a smaller Unifix cube. And a cylinder, shaped like a can or a jar. All right, before we get started, let's review the names of those shapes once more. This is a triangle. This is an oval. This is one of our new shapes. It's a cube. Can you say that word with me? Cube. And this is a cylinder. Can you say that word? Cylinder. All right, as the music plays, we'll dance. When the music stops, I'll hold up a shape and you can practice telling me the name. Let's get started.
Now here's a game that's kind of neat. Just get your body in the beat. But when you hear the music play,
Dance.
don't want to see you
Show off your
forget.
best moves.
Now you can dance any way you please. But listen closely for the clues.
What shape? Oval. Cube. Say it with me.
Now you can hop and you can bop, you can flip and you can flop, you can rock and roll style please. And you can bump and you can hustle, but don't ever move a muscle when you hear the music coming through the breeze.
Triangle. Cylinder.
Now you can hop and you can bop and you can flip and you can pop and you can rock and roll style please.
friends, that's how we practice freeze dance with shapes. Now I'd like to encourage you to look out for some of those 3D shapes. If you see them around your house, maybe you can spot a cube somewhere around your house. Maybe it might be something like a box. Maybe it might be a toy you have. Maybe you can spot a cylinder, something like a can or a jar. Perhaps your kitchen is a really good place to find some cylinders. You might also look out for some other lesser known shapes: hexagons, octagons, pentagons, trapezoids. Ask your grown-ups if they can point some of these shapes out to you when you see them around your house or around your neighborhood. I hope you enjoyed playing freeze dance with me. I'll see you next time. Bye, Rockets.